This is Dollar Jr. on behalf of NTAGameGuides.com. We are doing the Rider DLC in Alan Wake, and this is the final DLC for Alan Wake. And as before, I don't recommend you going for the Do Not Die achievements right away. If you're going to go for the collectibles, do that on a separate playthrough. It's just going to give you a lot less headaches. Now, if you guys want me to do a separate video of doing both achievements without dying in both DLCs, let me know somewhere in the comments. Here we go. Their first collectible. You have to come to this area. This is your video game 1 of 10. Here's where you get your shotgun. Instead of going right here at the hedge maze, go left. Through this hedge maze here. Just follow the only path you can take until you reach the video game 1 of 10 right here. Video game number 2. You will have to come here again. This is after you fight off the Taken. You'll be here talking to Barry. It's right behind you on the fireplace here. As you exit the room you were just in, go down the stairs and take a left for your third video game on the garbage can right here. Okay, this one is probably the hardest one to get, period. You have to trigger this house to go start flipping, and it takes a while. And you have to time it just right so you'll have enough time not only to get on top of it, but it's enough time to get on the other side of the roof where the video game is, and then safely descend if you're going for the Do Not Die achievement. But I do not recommend going for this collectible and the Do Not Die achievement, although it's relatively early, so it wouldn't be a devastating blow as if you were like way into the campaign and you were about to finish and then you died. It's a lot better to die earlier than later. You can see the video game there, but you certainly can't get to it just yet. You still got to wait quite a while until you can time it just right here. Make a jump for it here. And quickly, it's a very time-sensitive window here to get the video game and safely descend here. Okay, it's achievement time once again. This is for the Whirlwind achievement, which requires you to get through this section in under a minute. It sounds like it might be hard, but it really isn't as long as you know what to do. Grab the manuscript page quickly. The first bridge you see right here, you need to trigger it. Don't jump onto this platform, just drop off, or you'll momentum will carry you off more than likely to the abyss. Now hit this word that says path way out here. Try to trigger it as quickly as you can. Now the whole tricky part of this is there's a Taken here that will try to get you from the left. I don't fight him. Usually I just try to run past him because time is so sensitive here. Just try and dodge him. Even though I take a hit here, I just keep going. Quickly trigger the tools from a distance because that will harm you. Just run past it. You got to trigger the bridge here and hurry up and jump onto it. Even though I take another hit here, I'm able to safely jump on. Now you can take out the Taken if you want to play it safe, but there you go. There's the path. Jump on, and you'll get the achievement. By the time you start climbing the ladder, there it is, achievement unlocked. You'll know if you get it or not. Okay, video game 5 of 10 here. Once you exit the gas station, you'll get this little cutscene with the lighthouse. Make a run for the front of the Deerfest truck here. And slightly off to the right, very slightly, you'll see this bed frame with your video game on it. Video game 6. You have to come here. Zane will be talking to you. Just go around the truck. Kind of like a U-turn. And there it is. 6 of 10.
Yes.
Number 7. After Zane creates a bridge for you, a log bridge, drop down, you'll see this rusted structure here, this red structure. Go past it and look to the right. And there it is, 7 of 10. Okay, Heartbreaker. You have to listen to a painfully long segment here to get this achievement. You have to wait until the tape recorder appears to your right. There'll be a conversation between Hartman and Wake here, but you have to wait until this appears. Once this appears, hit B on it. And you'll have to listen to that segment as well. And once that's over, you won't get the achievement right away. As you start making your way through the tunnel, it will pop right there. Heartbreaker. Okay, another miscellaneous achievement. This one's called Creative Space. Activate the trimmer here. Jump on the airplane wing and go all the way. You'll probably fall down like I did here. There's the opening to the slightly to the left, but I didn't see it right away. That will be taken here. So from under the airplane wing, to make this easier, if you really want to make it easy, just find the edge of the rocks here, and then you'll find it. It's kind of hard to see. You'll be in this giant typewriter area. And I recommend getting the items, so activate the typewriter and collect your items. It will make things a lot easier for the final fight. Okay, video game 8 of 10. This is exactly where you exit the creative space room here. You will have Taken spawn on you like crazy. Now, if you can attack the Taken safely from in this next area where you get the video game, this is a nice little tip if you're going for the Do Not Die achievement. You can effectively clear this area out very easily, at least enough to get to the next safe haven. So you want to find the little entrance here to the airplane and jump in. That Taken will not follow you here. And here's your 8 of 10. You can turn around and pop them all day long from here. Another achievement, to go gentle into that good light. There will be a section where you have to climb all the way up this mountain, and you're not allowed to use your guns. You have to use only light from your flashlight or flashbangs or flares. That's all you can use. You can't use anything else. But to be honest, this isn't really hard. Just hit the clears and the lighthouse will take them out for you. You will have to dodge a little bit, but it's really not that bad. Just make sure to hit clear. If you do get into trouble like here, drop a flare. Only drop flares if you're really going to be ambushed by 3 or 4 enemies and start making a run for it, because that will buy you enough time for the lighthouse to take them out. Once you reach the safe haven, you will be finished with this section and the achievement should pop. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Now, for your 9 of 10 video games from the last location, you're just going to go around this lighthouse. And it's on this chair right here. 9 of 10. Your final video game, you'll have to climb all the way up from this section. Kind of like in the original campaign where you had to go all the way up for a collectible when you first reached the cabin. Just go all the way to the top. And there it is on the stump. 10 of 10. You're done. You'll get your licensed properties achievement right here. That does it for collectibles. Now for an achievement, Iron Will. This is the final section. You have to fight Barry, the Dr. Hartman, and the two brothers, Anderson brothers, and you have to fight Barry 3 times. Now, they're not the problem. The problem with this is the damn birds. The birds are really a nuisance, and the flares will keep them away, but you should have quite a lot of flares from the beginning of this campaign. You got like 20 of them. If you used them sparingly, you should have enough. I had 18 here. I recommend using the hunting rifle. 2 shots will take out the bosses. I will demonstrate it here. Like I said, the birds are just such a pain. I really hate these birds. Flares. You can't. To get this achievement, you can't go into quarter health. So when the screen turns, gray, that means you need to restart checkpoint. You can restart checkpoint if you know you failed, which is pretty lenient of them since this game did not allow you to do that for multiple achievements, but it does here. So just use the flares to keep the birds at bay, and then 2 shots each boss will take. See that? It's only 2 shots right there. And when Barry, I saved the flare for Barry. He seems to have the most health. And once you destroy all of them and you haven't gone into gray health, you will get the Iron Will achievement. And that's it, guys. That's all of the collectibles and the achievements. And here's the sad reality. We don't know if we'll ever see Alan Wake again. The developers are working on other projects, and they say they don't have the funds, which is a shame because this is a game that really has a lot of potential for a sequel. In fact, I think they had plans for a sequel the way they ended this DLC. And I just hate cliffhangers, and man, it's just a sad reality that sometimes franchises just don't get the respect they deserve. But this is definitely an IP that can be dipped into again. I really hope Microsoft and Remedy make this happen again, as this was one hell of a game. In my opinion, it was a masterpiece, and only time will tell. Will we ever see the return of Alan Wake? Hope springs eternal, guys. Let's hope.